Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Osama Sayyid from islamafterahmadiyya.com. This is a short video today in response to something that me and my colleagues read, which is very frustrating, because it's very misleading, and it's the same old topic again. You'll know the topic when I explain it further in a moment. This is all based around the letter which was signed by approximately 120 Muslim scholars and presented on Wednesday in Washington D.C. in America. The letter is basically denouncing, it's against this idiot leader of ISIS called al-Baghdadi. He calls himself a Khalifa and all that sort of thing. I am with the scholars and what they're saying. The letter is actually quite awesome. Inshallah, we can put it on screen for you. Maybe at this point or possibly towards the end of the video. Of course, I think they echo the sentiment and the beliefs of most of the Muslims around the world. I think the vast majority. I haven't met anyone who's got one good word to say about these nutcase people, this ISIS group. Or this total fool, idiot called al-Baghdadi, who's actually, we don't need to get into who created ISIS. Obviously, I know most of us do not believe they're actually created by Muslims anyway. Yes, they have got Muslim people going to join them, but who created it, that's a different story, which is not for this video. But we found on the Ahmadiyya website, it's called rabot.net, where the title of the small sort of article is did world's top Muslim scholars just declare Ahmadiyya to be Muslims? And it's actually very shameful because the person who wrote this it's not just a person, it's the Ahmadiyya organization generally tries to glue itself or find something to, find some sort of relevance in world events and attach themselves to it, even if it is absolutely nothing to do with them. In the letter that these scholars all signed, there was the 9th point in the letter. It stated that it is forbidden in Islam to declare people non-Muslim unless he or she openly declares this belief. So obviously, unless someone says, I'm not Muslim, then you can say, okay, they're not Muslim because they've declared it. So obviously this article, it's also in other places, other forums that we found. I mean, you search it in Google and everything comes up. It's even on Facebook as well. And the title on Facebook is actually quite questionable because it looks a bit misleading, the title. But obviously, we can leave that because maybe there's a word missing there by mistake or something. So we're not going to go too hard on that point. But it's really bad the way this article has tried to basically make it out that these Islamic scholars have inadvertently declared the Ahmadiyya organization to be a Muslim organization. When we all know, if you've seen our previous videos, that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad himself is the one who made all the other Muslims non-Muslim. For example, you've got Tadhkirah, page 346 of the 2004 edition. Mirza says here, it says, God Almighty has conveyed it to me that every person to whom my call is conveyed and who does not accept me is not a Muslim and is accountable to God for his default. So he has said they are not Muslims if they don't accept him. So basically, this clearly, every other Muslim all the Muslims of the world are now kafir according to Mirza Ghulam. This is a fact. This is in Tadhkirah. But the Ahmadiyya organization wants to keep glossing over this point or evading the point and never addressing it, never admitting that actually their organization has actually declared all the Muslims to be kafir. And yet you get this article shamelessly trying to put words in the mouth, so to speak, of these scholars and making out that these scholars have said the Ahmadiyya organization or the Ahmadiyya belief is a Muslim belief. Well, clearly we know, obviously, if you see our other videos, you'll see that this man claimed to be a prophet, claimed to be Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, claimed to be greater than Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All these other sects, they're all Muslim, and they all believe, when they say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, they actually do believe that Muhammad is the final messenger of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So there's no argument that they're all Muslim. But Ahmadiyya organization they don't believe in that word, and we've expanded on that point in another video, that they've changed the meaning of the kalima. They haven't changed the kalima, but they've changed the meaning of the kalima, and also very evidently as well that they do believe in another prophet after Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who claims to be greater than Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His coming is more greater, more fierce, and more complete than the coming of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, according to his own writings, Mirza Ghulam's own writings. So, you also got the other point about, in this book, Kalimat al-Fasl, where this Mirza Bashir Ahmad M.A., where he wrote that the people who don't accept Mirza Ghulam, they're not just kafir, they're pakka kafir, and they're outside the fold of Islam. So there's no grey area where people can try and say, no, they don't mean kafir in the sense of non-Muslim. No, they mean kafir in the sense that they're not Muslim. So we are, this video again, it's a short video just to express our frustration and disgust at the Ahmadiyya organization's members, or their, the organization, the hierarchy, whoever is in charge of doing these sort of articles. They keep on trying to make it out like, oh, we're the victims, everyone keeps calling us not Muslim, look, it's not fair, look, these scholars are saying we're Muslim, inadvertently they're saying we're Muslim. But you, dear brother, dear sister, whoever you are who wrote this, you need to check your own prophet's writings, and you will see that you've made the other Muslims kafir. You've made the other Muslims kafir. So how dare you come and say, oh, they keep persecuting us and saying that we're not Muslim, and we say the kalima, so leave us alone and let us be. No, you're making the other Muslims kafir. You have taken them outside of Islam. So how dare you are the person, the aggressor in this, so to speak, you're the aggressor in this manner, and then you, in this matter, and then you come back and say, no, actually I'm the victim? No, the Ahmadiyya organization is not the victim. The Ahmadiyya organization is the aggressor, because Mirza Ghulam, the founder of this organization, he's the one who made all Muslims kafir outside of Islam because they rejected him. Inshallah, you will see all these things on screen. That brings us to the end of this video. It's a very short video. Just wanted to make this point. Inshallah, please check our other videos out. We hope they're very informative. Keep the good comments coming, and all the people with their negative comments, we encourage you to read or watch the complete video first, then address the points that are mentioned in the video, and please prove if we are lying. That's what we want to ask you. Please prove if we are saying any lies. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Usama Sayyid from Islam After Ahmadiyya.